The Round Ball Classic tonight, it's Scott City boys taking on the Lawrence Free State Firebirds. I'm Adam Canavy, studio engineer Rylan Anderson, back in the Mix 94.5 studios. We're also on the Beaver Broadcasting Network and the SWKS Sports Network. So we're on a whole slew of things here tonight from the Garden City. So two more pieces of the puzzle. The other game going on at the moment is Hugoton and Ottawa. Hugoton with a 1-point lead in the first quarter over the Ottawa Cyclones, 13-12, late first quarter there. Well, tonight, Scott City at 1-1 on the year takes on the Firebirds of Florence Free State, who are also 1-1. They both got their first wins of the year last night. Scott City would lead it most of the way and pick up a 71-61 win over the Chieftains of Tonganoxie to get to 1-1 on the year. On the flip side, the Free State Firebirds, they're 1-1 on the year. They led wire-to-wire against the Garden City Buffaloes en route to a 52-41 victory. The backside of the bracket will have Garden City as they won today over Tonganoxie 68-59, and Coronado taking care of Lakin 81-61. Tongi and Lakin at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon at the college. And at the high school here at 12:30 tomorrow, Garden City and Coronado for the fifth place game. So one change, win or lose tonight, Scott City will be playing at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. If they lose, they'll play at the college. If they win, they'll play right here at Garden City High School. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and we'll come back. We're going to hear comments from head coach Brian Gentry. Back in 2 minutes, this is Beaver Basketball.
Fairleigh Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairleigh Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers. Fairleigh Feed Yard is dedicated to investing in our facilities and staff to provide the best experience possible for the cattle feeder and, in the end, the consumers of our product. We are always in the market to purchase corn and other commodities from local producers. Call our office at 620-872-2111 for current pricing. Our dedicated employees and their families are very important to us, and we are proud of their children that are current beavers and individuals that will grow into those roles in the future. Fairleigh Feed Yard is privileged to support Scott City youth and are honored to cheer on the Beavers.
Western State Bank proudly supports Scott Community High School students and athletes as they prepare for another great year of achievements. Just as our students prepare for another successful year, we encourage you to be prepared for whatever life may bring you. Stop in and talk with the knowledgeable staff at Western State Bank, whether it be a new home loan, financing for your business, or any one of our checking and savings account options. We're here to help you. Make sure to check out all of our internet banking options provided at WSBKS.com. Western State Bank, member FDIC. And as always, go Beavers!
If you are in the market
Farm Bureau Financial Services with Huenberta Benz in Scott City and Leota. I'm joined here with Coach Brian Gentry here in the pregame. And Coach, thanks for joining me here this evening. A good win for you guys last night against a pretty tough Tonganoxie team, 71-61. Led for a majority of the game. Had a big run to start. They had a big run in the second quarter. You guys were able to overcome that and never look back. And looking back at last night, that was a pretty good win where the ball really didn't stick very much.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we had to learn from last week is, the ball stuck a little bit too much. And even last night it did at times, and what you saw was turnovers, over-dribbling at times with no real reason. And then, we got some moving screens called on us, which I can live with some of those. But the guys did a really good job of hunting the paint. I thought several of them were really trying to get downhill. I thought Cooper and Drew and those guys did a fantastic job of kind of owning, their role. And, the more that they get those opportunities, the better they're going to get.
I thought it was very key last time for you guys to get the drive in, the kickouts. I thought that really set up a lot of things. And
and it ended up opening up a lot of avenues for a whole sorts of shots.
Yeah, if you can beat one and draw two, then you've got them in, kind of a scramble mode. And we've got guys that are out there that are more than capable of knocking down shots. I thought Avery hunted his shot.
Make new memories at the Cottages Senior Care Living in Garden City. The Cottages is a facility that's designed to feel like one's own home. It includes 12 private rooms with private baths and accessible showers.
If you are in the market for a new or used vehicle, check out J&R Car and Truck Center of Scott City. J&R Car and Truck has a fully trained service and parts staff for repairs on most makes and models of vehicles. Locally owned and operated, J&R Car and Truck Center provides new and used vehicles in stock and ready to be delivered. Stop on in and check out jrcarandtruck.com for your next vehicle. J&R Car and Truck Center, your Chevrolet and GMC dealership in Scott City.
911, what's your emergency?
This is Circle C Farms, and we got a major situation. Farmers are getting more than just high-quality seeds with Beck's hybrids. There are commitment rewards.
Sir, slow down. Is anyone in danger?
Only if they miss out on early order and quantity discounts and flexible low-rate financing options.
Sir, that's not exactly an emergency.
Are you kidding? Around here, that's big news.
Well, sounds like you're not just planting seed, you're planting a future.
Circle C Farms and Beck Seeds. More than seed. It's family and growing your future.
Nextech Wireless has been offering superior coverage to Kansans for close to 20 years. My, how things have changed. Bringing us to modern technology we trust and depend on. Rain or shine, wind or snow, we'll be there. Because we live here too. We're investing in our communities and connecting Kansans. It's not a gimmick, it's our guarantee.
Garden City in overtime, 54-51. Ottawa in a shootout over Hugoton, 77-70 on the girls' side. It'll be Tongi and Ottawa, Frontier League foes in the championship game at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon right here at Garden City High School. So the Beaver boys win. They'll play here at the high school at 3:30 against Ottawa or Hugoton. That game currently underway. They're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes to go. Ottawa with a 2-point lead over Hugoton, 21-19. And the other game, as I mentioned, Ottawa and Hugoton. So the winner will play here at the high school at 3:30. The loser will play at the college at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. And the backside, it was Garden City over Tonganoxie, 68-59. They'll take on Coronado for 5th place, who won by 20 over Lake in 81. And it should be an interesting one here tonight. Scott City will also see a lot of size. Mentioned with Nagel, he's about 6'4". They'll also see Reese Wilma as a sophomore. He is about 6'6", 250, 260. His older brother just signed with Clemson to play football. He's leaving at semester, and so he's not on the team this year. Otherwise, they'd have another guy up on that front wall there for the Free State Firebirds. Let's take our final break and come back with starting lineups in 2 minutes with Scott City and Lawrence Free State. Back in 2 minutes. This is Beaver basketball.
Words like history and tradition are often used to describe the Scott City Beavers. With their roots in farming, NAU Country Insurance Company and Western Kansas Insurance have been built on these principles as well. We sit in the farmer's shoes and know both the risk and rewards of farming. With a long and trusted history in the crop insurance industry, WKIS and NAU Country are top rated for financial.
BBN is brought to you by Ag Management Services, All-in-One Wash, B&H Paving, First National Bank, HRC Feed Yards, JNR, Nextech Wireless, Pioneer Communications, Red Barn Enterprises.
Are you struggling with low energy or just not feeling like yourself? Do you need to make time for self-care and rejuvenation? Come see us at Elevate You. Elevate You is a hometown medical spa that offers a relaxing environment. We offer aesthetics such as Botox and are your comprehensive source for lab draws, injectable and IV therapies, weight loss consultation, and hormone treatment for men and women. Elevate yourself and set up an appointment today with Elevate You. Located at 105 West 11th Street in Scott City, text or call 872-7675 or find us online at elevateumedSpa.com.
Sponsor of Beaver Sports on KSKL. We are looking forward to another exciting and spirit-filled
Great Western Tire of Scott City is available for tire repair and replacement, oil changes, tire rotation, balancing, alignment, and bulk fuel delivery to keep your equipment going. They also offer 24-hour emergency service calls. Deckmart Furniture and Appliances. At Deckmart, they offer a variety of quality furniture, including sofas, recliners, lift chairs, dining sets, bars, bar stools, mattresses, and more. They carry GE and Speed Queen appliances and are happy to quickly service what they sell with a local repairman. Great Western Tire and Deckmart Furniture and Appliances. Small-time friendliness with big city service and quality.
5.5 rebounds a game. Drew Metzger, the 6-foot junior, 7 points and 8 rebounds. Cooper Irvin, a 5'9 sophomore, 2.5 points, 3 assists. Junior Mason, the 6-foot junior, 21.5 points and 2.5 boards. For Lawrence Free State, Dwayne Paul in his 3rd season. Assisted by Lane Shows, Charles Combo, Richard Hernandez. It'll be Ethan Prescott, a senior, and around 8.5 points a game. Brendan Barrett, a sophomore, at 11 points a game. Jaden Clark, a senior. Bennett Nagel, a 6'4 senior, 21 last night. And Reese Wilma, a sophomore. And he stands at about 6'6". Ethan Prescott, Brendan Barrett, Jaden Clark, Brendan Nagel, and Reese Wilma, your starters. Keys to the game here presented by State Farm agent Michael Trout. We go to the proven winner when it comes to insurance. They score big with their policyholders. Keys to the game tonight for Scott City. I think the big key is they need to go downhill and keep Nagel in front of you. Those are the 2 keys here. Play with energy and speed this game up. Those are your keys to the game. Scott City wearing the road navy blue uniforms tonight for the first time this year, and the Columbia blue numbers and letters with the navy blue, Columbia blue trim on the side. Free State in their home white uniforms. They have white numbers, or correction, forest green numbers, and white lettering with that green trims. Free State wins the tap, and we're underway. Winner of the championship tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. Loser to the 3rd place game at 3:30. Pass almost stolen away, and it is by Irvin. He steps in front of the pass. His right-handed layup gives Scott City an early 2-0 lead. 7:39 to go first quarter. Good start here. Driving back in is Nagel. Bank shot too strong. Backside board. Drew Metzger, who's been the Windex man for the Beavers so far this year. And second possession of the game for Scott City, up 2-0. 7:25 to work, opening period. Radke will drive in, take it strong to the rack. Too strong, but a foul. A blocking foul on Jaden Clark, his first. The ball game's first foul, and Scott City going down here early on this Free State Firebird squad. The foul, once again, on Clark is first. 2 free throws for Radke through 2 games. He's 83% at the line. 5 is 6 Scott City, 63% of the team. And it's a 3-0 Beaver lead. 7:22 to go first half. Ottawa leading Hugoton at the break, 25-22 over the College. Second charity toss is rimming off, and the rebound into the hands of Bennett Nagel for Free State. 3-0 Scott City, 7:18 to go first quarter. The Firebirds with the ball. Beavers operating in a man-to-man defense. Bennett Nagel with it out high, looking to drive in. Kicks it left corner, driving left baseline. Jaden Clark, ball deflected and stolen away. 2 early turnovers and a second foul on the Free State Firebirds. A foul charge to Bennett Nagel, his first. So a good start defensively for Scott City. Here was 7:06 to go first quarter. 2-0 your score for Scott, or 3-0, beg your pardon, for Scott City. With it is Mesa, skips it left corner to Avery Radke. Now kicks it out high left to Cooper Irvin. Free State also in a man defense. 20 to shoot. Metzger, elbow left. He goes to Steckline. Pump fakes, goes around. Wilms lays it up. Kids, yes! And one! What a strong move for Steckline. 5-0 Beavers with 6:46 to go in the opening stanza. Reese Wilmas, the foul, his first, and the team's second for the Free State Firebirds. That correction, that's already their 3rd team foul. Steckline heads to the line to give Scott City an early 6-0 advantage. Scott City going downhill here early on. The free throw is rimming in and out. His first miss at the line this year. Scott City 1 of 3. The rebound into the hands of Bennett Nagel. He has a couple boards quickly in transition. Turning down the 3 was Brennan Barrett. Left baseline jumper, rattles it home. His first basket. Free State on the board, 5-2, 6.5 to go first period. Here comes Scott City with the ball and a 4-point lead. Mesa from way downtown. Oh, he airballs it out of bounds. Tried to shoot that one from the Wendy's parking lot. 6-2 your or 5-2, excuse me, your score. 5-2 is your correct score. Scott City with the lead. Had that wrong earlier, so off one. 6:15 to work first period, but still got the idea. It's been a good start, and they're going to call a blocking foul that time on Cooper Irvin as the Firebird drove by him there. Team foul number 1 on Scott City. Inbound into Jaden Clock. He'll drive in, gets a screen. Floater in the paint, leaves it short. Rebound, Radke wrestles it away for Scott City. The Beavers up 3, 2 minutes into the game, and they'll throw it away. First turnover of the night. Here comes Free State in transition in the front court. To the west with the dribble. Here's the sophomore Barrett. Uses it up. Now goes left side to Prescott. Skips it over right side. Clock for the tie. Good. Jaden Clock ties the game up at 5. 5:44 to go first quarter. Our first tie of the ball game. And now Steckline right baseline leaves it short. Rebound into the hands of Ethan Prescott for Lawrence Free State. We're tied at 5. Scott City's missed on their last 2 shots from the floor. Free State 2 of 4 here in the first period. Turning down the shot was Clock. Or correction, that's Bennett Nagel. He'll drive in. They're going to call a foul. The official looked like he initially signaled a foul on the floor, and then he says 2 shots. They're going to get Drew Metzger with the foul, his first. Scott City's second team foul, and Bennett Nagel, the senior, 2 free throws coming up for him. He is averaging 16.5 points for the first 2 games. Trying to break a 5-all tie here with 5:26 in the first period, and then he rattles that one home, and Free State with the first lead, 6-5. Scott City started off pretty well here. Turnover and a couple missed shots later, and just 1 of 3 from the line. Second free throw also perfect, and it's a 7-0 Lawrence Free State run. They lead 7-5. Is in for the first time is Preston McDaniel, a freshman who had 11 points last night off the bench for Free State in their 11-point win over Garden City. They lead 7-5. 5:20 to go first quarter. With it here is Metzger, and a whistle and a foul up top. Or is it going to be away from the ball? It is going to be away from the ball. Holding foul on McDaniel, his first. That's already the 4th team foul in the first. 2:42 for Lawrence Free State. Scott City's been whistled for 2. 2:35 on the clock as Scott City will inbound it. And now we got an official timeout here. Trying to separate some players. Say, let's all settle down here. For some, it might be past their bedtime, but they're still here in it. About a 9:05 tip-off, or 9:09 tip-off, and Scott City steps out of bounds, and it's their second straight turnover off the inbounds. 2 straight turnovers, 7-5. Lawrence Free State with leading the ball back here with 5:16 to work in the opening period. Brendan Barrett, the sophomore, to bring it into the front court. Left, he'll be guarded by Metzger. Gets around him, steps back, launches a 3 over Brody Steckline. 2 strong, long rebound to Steckline for Scott City. 7-5 lead here for Free State. 5 minutes to go first quarter. Been a lot of action already in the first 3 minutes. Irvin with it around his screen, goes to his left. Looking to penetrate, but cut off. Man matchup zone defense, and now they're going to say last touched here by Free State, and it'll still stay Beaver basketball. You go to the scores table. And in will be Mickey Gossman. Mickey Gossman in for the first time. Also Ethan Froh. They all, kids that check in, need to get right to the middle to the X on the scores table. So we got Ethan Froh in for the first time, the 6'1 junior. Mickey Gossman, the 6'4 junior. And you're away from home for the first time. You're not familiar with that, so just a little adjustment they need to make. 4:45 to work, 15 to shoot for Scott City Mesa, stranded on top of the Garden City Buffalo logo, then gets Avery Radke to Gotsman. 10 to shoot, Furrow with it. 8 to shoot, 7. Scott City needs to have a sense of urgency. Mesa 5-4, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Furrow will get his 3 blocked, and now in transition, it's a shot clock violation before the baskets, or before the clear out, or run out, I should say, by Lawrence Free State, and that's a 3rd consecutive Beaver turnover with 4:29 to go first quarter. 7-5 your score. And Scott City, after a hot start in the first 74 seconds of the ball game, has kind of gotten a little sluggish over the last couple minutes. Couple of shots, 3 turnovers. Free State looking to add to their 7-0 run. They back it in here to Nagel. Now up top, penetrating is going to be Barrett. Right side, floater right side is high up the glass and no, and a foul. That is going to be Ethan Prescott, the senior, heading the line. Scott City's 13th foul. 13th foul on Scott City, and that's Mickey Gossman's first. Lawrence Free State's already been whistled for 4. Prescott at the line. They're 2 of 2 at the line is Lawrence Free State. Scott City just 1 of 3. Free throw is good, and it's 8-5. 4:15 to work here, opening period. From the Garden here at Garden City High School. So Prescott wears a brace on his left elbow. Second free throw, the right-hander is good, and it's a 9-0 Lawrence Free State run. 9-5 your score near the midway mark of this first quarter. Up top, Mickey Gossman goes left with 1 dribble, then gets it over to Junior Mesa. Tough defense up top. The length here could give Scott City fits up top. Skip it over right side. Cooper Irvin will try a 3 right wing and splash it home. Irvin with his first 3 of the year. He has 5, and that's a new varsity career high, 9-8. 3:50 to go first quarter. He had 3 against Cimarron at the end of the year last year, and they're going to get Cooper Irvin with his second. Team foul number 4. Scott City may have something to complain about because it looked like the Free State Firebird kind of had his arm extended out when that effort on Irvin there, but they get Irvin with the foul. That's his second. And so Drew Metzger checks in for Irvin, who just drained a 3 to end the 9-0 Free State Firebird run. 9-8. 3:45 to go first quarter. The Firebirds with the ball and the lead. With the dribble, Jaden Clark up top. They're working around the perimeter right side to Preston McDaniel. Driving in, here's Prescott. Backing his way in on Radke. Now right side, pump fake. Here's Jaden Clark. Reverse layup, spins off. Mickey Gossman collects his first board of the night for Scott City. Here come the Beavers with the ball. Down 1, 3:25 to work opening period. Right side, it goes to Mesa, right corner now. Here's Drew Metzger back up top to Mesa. Swinging around to Ethan Farreau. 20 to shoot. Bounce pass to Gossman at the foul line. Looking, facing, now will back his way in. Spin move up and under. Pivots, needs help. Kicks it out high to Junior Mesa with 10 to shoot. Mesa goes to his right, trying to get some separation. 6 seconds. Here's Radke. Now cutting his throw. Will lay it up. Misses it badly. And the rebound backside to Jaden Clark for Lawrence Free State. 9-8 your score for Lawrence Free State. And the ball, 2:50 to go first quarter. And a whistle. That's going to be a carrying violation on Bennett Nagel, and that is the 3rd Free State Firebird turnover. In is going to be Jaden Williams, a sophomore for the first time for Lawrence Free State. He'll replace Jaden Clark. It's a veteran team with 3 seniors in their lineup this year. I should say, and they're on their team in general. 2:40 to work first frame. Up top, Mickey Gossman. Scott City with another opportunity to retake the lead. Bounce pass, here's Avery Radke from Mesa, looking to drive right side. Throw it up high left to Ethan Farreau. 15 to shoot, now to Gossman at the foul line. Looking to drive in, can't, now hands it off to Radke. Looking for some separation, 10 to shoot. They get it to Metzger, he'll drive in the lane. Hang, shoots, can't get it. Rebound Farreau, he was being held, can't get it to go. Nagel held onto the arm, and then he gets the rebound. Scott City misses a couple opportunities there, but trailed by 1. With the left wing is Barrett here as we're down to the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Driving in, that's going to be a walk on Ethan Prescott as the feet slid across. Turnover number 4 on Lawrence Free State is in for the first time as Brennan Cook, the 6'3 senior. 9-8 Firebird lead. They've had the lead for the last 4 minutes. Scott City looking for a 3rd time in a row here to take the lead back. 2 minutes to work first quarter. With it here is Ethan Farreau up top to Brendan Cook, goes right side. That's to Metzger back up top to Farreau. They'll play a weave out high. With it is Radke, and now Metzger sees an alley. He'll take it to the rack. He gets fouled going up, and he'll get 2 free throws. Lawrence Free State can't believe the call. That is team foul number 5 on the Firebirds. They're going to get that on Jaden Williams' his first. 2 free throws for Drew Metzger, who has struggled through the first 2 games at the line, just 1 of 6. Can maybe redeem himself here, down 1 late first quarter. And he ties the game up for a second time at 10 with his first point of the night. Coming off a career high, 12 points and 8 boards. In is going to be Brody Steckline to replace Ethan Farreau. 10-10 your score, or 9-9 scores, excuse me. And it stays that way. The rebound goes to Bennett Nagel. Already collects his 4th board of the first quarter. So we remain at 9s, minute 40 to go driving, and that's going to be a charge taken that time by Steckline. You could see that easily. Barrett extended the shoulder and the forearm and draws the offensive foul. Barrett's first, team 6th of the quarter. Turnover number 5 as it goes to Scott City. We're squared up at 9. Minute 41 to work, first period. And back to the action we go. Within the front court is Junior Mesa up top. Brendan Cook will go right with it. Flips it to his right to Avery Radke, now to Steckline. Looking for a cutter. Brendan Cook, left corner to Mesa. Mesa has only attempted 1 shot here in this first quarter. Minute 20 to work. Now Cook at the foul line extended, looking to drive in. Radke for a 3 for the lead. Yes! Radke with his 9th 3 of the year, and it's now a 12-9 game with a minute 9 to go first quarter. Our second lead change of the period. Scott City with the last 7 points of this ball game, and a whistle and a foul. That'll be team foul number 5 on Scott City. That'll send the Free State Firebirds to the line with 1:01 to go first quarter. Junior Mesa picks up the foul, his first. 2 free throws for Bennett Nagel, who's canned a couple of them earlier. He has 4 points in the period. Scott City with their second 3 of the night. First free throw on the way is good and makes it 12-10 Scott City with 61 first period seconds remaining. In for the first time is Aiden Trango, the 5'7" sophomore. Also Braden DeBruin, a sophomore, in for the first time for Lawrence Free State. Second Charity toss coming up here for the 6'4" senior, and it's a 1-point game. He has 6 in the period, 12-11. Final minute of the quarter, Scott City's lead trimmed to 1. We've had 2 ties and 2 late changes here in this opening period. Free State out of the Sunflower League, a very prestigious league in 6A sports. Right corner to Aiden Trango. He'll launch a 3. Too strong on that one. Rebound fought for, and it's into the hands of Jaden Williams on the backside. Trango had a good look in the corner, still looking for his first 3 of the year. Driving in, laying it up, leaving it short, tipped around, and it's into the hands of McDaniel, who got it. And now up top it goes. Free State resets with 30 seconds to go. About second and a half between game clock and shot clock. With it here is Nagel looking to drive in. Up top it goes to Jaden Williams, left wing. Braden DeBruin will look to drive in. Here's a 3 launched and off the back iron and off. Rebound Brody Steckline. That was put up by Nagel. Steckline with his second board. Shot clock off. 15 seconds to work in the first. 12-11 Scott City up by 1 with the basketball. Radke will flip it over to his left to Drew Metzger with 8, with 7, with 6, gets a screen. Back to Radke left side. Launches a deep 3. Short on it. Rebound into the hands of Jaden Williams, and that's how the first quarter closes out. It's been a high-octane first quarter here in Garden City at the Garden. The Beavers are up by 1 after 8 minutes of play, 12-11. Back in a minute for the second quarter. This is Beaver basketball.
The Max Yield system from Axis Seed Red Barn is your customized solution. By utilizing field-specific data, we help you eliminate stress and increase yield through seed, fertility, biological, and crop protection decisions. Our approach is focused on your farm and your future, because as a locally owned business, our focus is on you.
Griddles at Platinum H Insurance in Scott City.
It is 12-11 for Scott City after 1. Lawrence Free State shot 2 of 8 in that first quarter. Scott City shot 4 of 11, but the Firebirds were a perfect 6 for 6 from the line. Scott City just 2 of 5. The Beavers led by Cooper Irvin's 5 points and Avery Radke's 4. It's Bennett Nagel with 6 to lead Free State in a whistle, and they're going to get a traveling. That'll be turnover number 4 on Scott City. And Reese Williams, a sophomore, checks back in for the Free State Firebirds to replace Bennett Nagel. 7:50 to go, second quarter. Scott City with a 1-point lead in the Free State with the ball back at 12-11. Semifinal game. Hugoton leads Ottawa 36-31 late second quarter at the community college. Over high right, it goes to Braden DeBruin. Now around the screen, little pick and roll action for McDaniel. Drives in on Tarango. Stuffed by Steckline, and he grabs the board. His third of the half. He has the basketball. Good defensive play that time by Steckline. Right corner to Metzger. Up top, here's Aiden Tarango looking to penetrate. Now back up top, Radke resets the offense. Plenty of time to shoot. 7:18 to go first half. Right elbow to Cook, gets a strip from behind. Back-to-back turnovers to begin the quarter for Scott City. And a layup on the right side is good by Brandon Barrett, and Free State back on top, 13-12. Our third lead change of the half. 7:05 to go, second quarter of play. Steckline, nice cut to the basket that time by Cook. And they're going to get to Reese Williams with the push. That is going to be his second foul, and that'll be the team's first of the quarter. So Wilmus with 2 fouls for Lawrence Free State. New 35 on the clock with 6:58 to go first half. A 13-12 Firebird lead. Inbound into Steckline, now to Mesa. Scott City will have 2 check-in next dead ball left corner. Dave Radke looking to drive in, but it's cut off in a bad pass. Third straight turnover, as many possessions, and then Free State loses it out of bounds. There's both teams now with 6 turnovers. Junior Mesa and Ethan Froh in. Metzger and Tarango exit for the Beavers here with 6:47 to go here, second quarter. 1-point lead here at 13-12 for Lawrence Free State over Scott City here in our final game of the day. With it is Mesa around the screen and now stops, pops the left wing 3, short. Rebound, ooh, that's going to be up. Brody Steckline over the back as the push and foul caught on him is first. Team foul number 1 of the period. With 6:37 to go second quarter. 13-12, a 1-point lead for Free State over Scott City. Brendan Barrett with it up top to Jaden Williams, back to Barrett, guarded by Radke. And he gets around him, hangs, and then kicks it around the corner, or horn, I should say, to Williams. Williams with it, back up top to McDaniel, 15 to shoot. Barrett with it, steps back. Now good help defense, but Barrett will drive in, kick it left wing. Jaden Williams will try and leave left wing 3, rims out. Brody Steckline with his 4th board and a whistle and a pushing foul on Scott City. Their second foul of the half, and that's going to be another turnover. They're going to get Brendan Cook with the first personal foul. So tough turnover on Scott City there with 6:07 to go before intermission. New 35 for the Firebirds. Entry feed into Williams. Shot stuffed. Oh, they're going to say Cook pushed. He did kind of push with his right hand in the back of Wilmus, and he'll get 2 free throws. A Cook with back-to-back fouls, and already 3 in the quarter on Scott City. To be honest, that was probably the right call there. It's just frustrating because he blocked it up top, but the push in the back with his other hand was what got him called for the foul. Free throw for Wilmus is short. He'll get another one. That's their first miss from the line. Lawrence Free State to bring in Jaden Clark, a senior. And he'll replace Brendan Barrett. Back or in for the first time is going to be Reed Felker, the 6-foot junior. He's in for Brendan Cook. 13-12 Lawrence Free State. They've scored the only points of the quarter. Scott City on a little bit of a drought here. A little over 3 minutes. The second free throw missed them both, and Ethan Froh collects his second board of the night. Beavers still remain down 1. 6 minutes into this, or 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Mesa up high left. It goes to Avery Radke, back to Mesa. And to Reed Felker out high. Looking for a screen. Now here's Radke. Right elbow jumper splash. He has 6. And Scott City's ahead 14-13. 5:45 to go first half. Scott City lead back to 1. Now Wilmus guarded by Felker. That should be a very physical matchup. Wilmus kicks it out right. And now they work it up top to Williams, left side to Preston McDaniel. McDaniel looking to penetrate. Throws it over right wing to Clock. Clock 15 to shoot. Now to Wilmus toward the right baseline, short corner, guarded by Felker. Backs his way in up top to Jaden Williams. With 10, he'll pull it back out, guarded by Froh. Now left side, here is Braden DeBruin driving in floater, no. Rebound, Williams has it, and they're going to get a whistle. And a timeout. Oh, he pushed him. And I think he might get teed up, and they did. So Radke came in and tied it up. That's possession arrow favors Lawrence Free State. And then we're going to get a technical foul. So that'll be on Wilmus, his third. And so he's going to be out for the rest of the half, likely, with 5:16 to go first half, and it'll be Junior Mesa that'll shoot the technical shots. Mesa, first trip to the line tonight, looking for his first points, and he can't get that. Scott City really struggling from the line, just 2 of 6, and up by 1. Wilmus exits, and back in is going to be Bennett Nagel. It's been a physical game. Second free throw, Mesa lets that one, or gets that one to sneak in, and it's 15-13 Beavers. And it'll be their ball with 5:16 to go first half. So I think they pretty much at that moment just forget about the possession arrow. It'll be Scott City's basketball. We're inbound in out of the timeout, or out of the break there to Ethan Froh, and now goes to Avery Radke. Up high left to Junior Mesa. Gets a screen from Reed Felker. Mesa with his first point. We're going to get a whistle. Foul away from the ball. Scott City with an offensive foul. That's on Ethan Froh with a push, his first. Already the 4th foul on Scott City. We have not played 3 minutes of the second quarter. So they've almost evened things up here foul-wise in this first half for both teams. And back in is Cooper Irvin for Ethan Froh. So Irvin has to be careful as well. He has 2 fouls. Scott City's starting to get a little foul trouble with Froh and Cook each with 2 fouls. Look for Free State to kind of play a 5-out set here. It looks like they are so far here with 4:55 to go first half. Out high left to Jaden Williams. Now left side working around the horn. Up top. Ooh, almost a walk that time by Jaden Clark. And that's going to be a 3-second lane violation on Lawrence Free State, their 7th turnover. Back in the lineup is Brendan Barrett for Lawrence Free State. He'll replace Braden DeBruin. Scott City with a 2-point lead. 4:48 here in period 2 at 15-13. Hugoton leading Ottawa 46-35 in their game and at the Garden City Community College. Up top, Mesa around a screen. 4:38 to go second quarter, looking to drive in. Left lane line, pump fakes, now kicks it right side to Radke. Radke gets fouled out high by Jaden Williams, and that is his 2nd. And that is their 3rd foul of the period. And that'll send Preston McDaniel, the freshman, to the scorer's table for Jaden Williams. New 35 on the shot clock. Inbound into Brody Steckline at the right elbow. Up top to Reed Felker looking for a cutter. 4:28 to go first half. With it now, here's Radke looking to drive in. Jump stops right baseline. Jumper too strong. And the rebound to Jaden Clark, his 3rd board of the night for Lawrence Free State. Almost lost it, did they? We're at the 4:15 mark of the second quarter. 2-point Scott City lead. Lawrence Free State with the ball. We're going to whistle, and that's going to be a holding foul on Irvin, I believe. And that's going to be his 3rd if that's the case. Yep, it is. That's already the 5th team foul this period on Scott City. So 2 free throws the rest of the way for Lawrence Free State. This time at the line, it is Nagel, and he rims that one out. He's now 4 of 5 at the line at 6 points as Drew Metzger takes his spot. So Irvin with 3 and Cook with 2 for Scott City. For Lawrence Free State, Reese Wilmus with 3 and Jaden Williams with 2. That's a foul trouble for both sides. Second charity toss is too strong as well. Long rebound, and then they're going to get Avery Radke with a reach-in foul, and he's going to hit, or Nagel's going to go back to line. Now Radke with the first foul. Man. Tough break there for Scott City, and a good hustle by Nagel, and he's going to look to redeem himself at the line with 2 more opportunities. Down 2, middle of the second quarter, and he misses that one again. Yeah. Missed his 3rd in a row. Lawrence Free State were 6 of 6 in the first quarter. They're 0 of 5 in the second quarter. Now 0 of 6. This time Radke deflects the ball and gets the board. Midway mark second quarter. Scott City with the 2-point lead in the ball. Up top, here's Metzger trying to drive down Main Street. Now wide open left corner. Radke can't hit the 3, and the rebound into the hands of Ethan Prescott for Lawrence Free State. Radke had a good look in the quarter, and Scott City unable to get any points there. Now driving in, Barrett, nice dish and 1 for Nagel, and it ties the game up at 15 with 3:44 to go first half. 40, the 7th team foul of the quarter on Scott City, and Junior Mesa becomes the third Beaver with 2 fouls. Yeah, third tie of the night. In is going to be Mickey Gossman, and also in there, Mickey Gossman and also Ethan Farrow in to replace Reed Felker and Junior Mesa. So Scott City's starting to get some foul trouble here in this quarter. Nagel at the line trying to break the 15-all tie, and he does. They're now 1 of 7 at the line, and it's 16-15. A full timeout will take it as well. 3:44 to go second quarter. Free State up 16-15. We're back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball.
1950, Pioneer Communications has been right here in western Kansas, connecting your community. We're more than an internet company. We're your neighbors, your friends, your local business partner. For 75 years, we've been dedicated to delivering the experience you deserve, providing high-speed internet, reliable connections, and unwavering support for families, schools, and business. Wherever life leads you, Pioneer Communications, where connection counts, being local makes a difference, and community comes first.
Axis Seed Red Barn is your locally owned and operated Axis Seed independent regional company, using local data to bring you top-performing seed, fertility, and biological products tested and proven to perform right here in western Kansas. Axis Seed, your farm and your future. That's our focus.
Backing his way in, goes just right, puts it up. A lot of contact, no foul call. Last touch by Scott City, they'll say. And out of bounds, it'll go to Lawrence Free State with 1:59 to go first half, as now Brennan Cook will check in for Mickey Gossman. So 1:59 to go, and an 8-0 run for Free State looking extended. They've had a 9-0 run and an 8-0 run in this game. They have a 6-point lead, 21-15. Around right side, pull-up jumper, too strong that time, and a very late foul called. My goodness, that's a tough break, and now Steckline has 2 fouls. They have called 10 fouls in the second quarter on Scott City and only 3 on Lawrence Free State. 2 free throws coming up for Jaden Clark. And Reed Felker to check in here. Free throw on the way is good. He has 4. It's 22-15 with 1:50 to go second quarter. Steckline exits. He's now the 4th Beaver with foul trouble in this half. 10 fouls in the quarter. Second free throw also good, and it makes it 23-15. It's a 10-0 run. Jaden Williams in to replace Clark, who scored his 5th point. 23-15. Minute 40 to go second quarter. Up top, it's Caston Wren with it. Wren looking. Right side, it goes over to Radke and now to Brendan Cook. Cook with it with 15 to shoot, back up top to Radke. And another turnover. And now driving in, loose ball. Scott City picks it up as the team's trade turnovers. The Beavers now with 10 turnovers in this half. So Scott City on a 4-minute scoring drought, down by 8. Minute 10 to go first half. Barry with it, goes over to Brendan Cook for trying to find Felker, and another turnover. Scott City with 11 turnovers in the half. They have 8 in this period alone, and to go along with 10 fouls. Final minute of the quarter, 23-15, Lawrence Free State up by 8. I would almost say that Scott City, no offensive foul and then a whistle and a tie-up. It'll be Free State basketball on the possession arrow. Scott City's starting to get a little chirpy with the officials here, and I can understand so. Only 3 fouls on Free State in this quarter, and they probably could have got called for an offensive foul there, but they let it play through. 50.9 on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock for Free State. They just avoid the 5 count, get it into Bennett Nagel. The Free State Firebirds over the last 3 minutes on a 10-0 run and a 12-0 run. Nagel layup good. He has 11. 25-15. Correction, that was, 25-15. 35 seconds to go first half. 6 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Barry with it. My goodness. It's physical play into Felker. Backs his way in. Up top to Barry. He'll try a three. Yes! Chaston Barry! His first three of the year, and it ends a 12-0 run. 25-18, 15 seconds to go first half. That breaks a 5-minute scoring drought as well for Scott City. So Barry, his second game of the year off the bench, gets the big three with 4 seconds. Three. Spin move in the paint. Barrett lays it up. No. Rebound Radke, and that's your first half. Scott City survives there at the end of the first half. 25-18, Lawrence Free State's leading by 7 at the break over Scott City. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break and come back with some first half stats and more. This is Scott City Beaver basketball.
I'm David Post, and I live right here in Scott City. I'm proud to help my neighbors protect their homes, farms, and businesses, because this is my community too. At Iron Insurance Partners, we're here for you on game day and every day, helping you protect what matters most, because your hometown is our hometown. Give us a call or stop by today.
There's some reason we're all here. To create an amazing experience for each life we touch. If we look closely, we might just see there's something about you amazing people. These amazing drinks served this amazingly fast. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee.
First National Bank of Scott City. One of the few places left that you could call today and speak with a person and be greeted at the door with a friendly face. Come see us at First National Bank, where you will feel at home. Let us help you with your banking needs, whether it be setting up a checking account, savings account, CD, or getting a loan for that new vehicle or home you have been dreaming about. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Berta Binns and sales associates Sam Giesick and Joni Stegman today.
BBN is sponsored by Vogelmore Family Farms, Western State Bank, Scott Co-op, Scott County Hospital, Chaplain Real Estate, State Farm, White's Food Liner, Backyard Blooms and Garden Center,
High school 3:30. Loser plays 3:30 at the college, and Ottawa will get that one here. But so kind of a tough first half foul wise. To be honest, it was kind of frustrating for Scott City in that second quarter. Free State was able to take advantage. They would score 12 in a row after Scott City had built a 15-13 lead with 5:16 to go first half. And then a 12-0 run. Scott City ended it with a Chaston Berry 3 to make it 25-18 here at the break. First half numbers look like this for both sides. For Scott City, it was a 6-point performance by Avery Radke, 5 for Cooper Irvin, 3 for Chaston Berry, his first 3 of the year, 2 for Brody Steckline, Drew Metzger and Junior Mesa each with 1. So that's how the first half scoring for Scott City, but they are in some big foul trouble. They also didn't help their cause out in the turnover department. They had 8 turnovers in the second quarter along with 12 fouls, or 10 fouls, excuse me. They have 15 fouls in the half. 11 turnovers, just 3 steals. They only have 1 offensive board, go along with 9 and 10 total rebounds. For Lawrence Free State, 11 for Bennett Nagel in the first half. Preston McDaniel with 4, Ethan Prescott with 4, Jaden Cook with 4, 2 for Brendan Barrett in the first half for Lawrence Free State. They had 8 turnovers, 3, 6, 9 fouls. So 15-9 on the fouls, 8 turnovers, 5 steals. They had 11 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive boards, total of 14 in the first half rebounds. Come back with some more stats after a 2-minute break. Scott City trails at the break, 25-18 to Lawrence Free State. Back in 2 minutes, this is Beaver basketball.
Great things are happening at Scott County Hospital. Our team now includes 5 family physicians and 9 advanced practitioners, ready to care for you and your family right here in Southwest Kansas. We're taking new patients, including OB care, and we're here for every stage of life, from welcoming your newest addition to supporting you as you age. Professional, friendly, and close to home. Call Scott County Clinic today. Scott County Hospital, caring for our community because we're part of it.
The dedicated team at Norder Supply is passionate about assisting our customers in achieving maximum net return per acre. That is how we define our success. Through unparalleled agronomic advice and best-in-class customer service, you can depend on us to do what is best for your operation. Ask them today about their spot-on service and how it can fill your needs. Norder Supply. Plain talk, exceptional results.
All right, we're back here at Garden here in Garden City High School. Halftime continues on here by the count of 25-18. Scott City down by 7 at the break. Lawrence Free State in that first half was 6 of 17 from the floor. In fact, both teams hit just 6 of 17 here for 35%. They were 2 of 7 on threes, 4 of 10 on twos, and 11 of 19 at the free throw line. They went there 13 times in the second quarter with 5 of 13 in the second quarter in that first half. For Scott City, they were 6 of 19 from the floor here in the first half for 32%. 3 of 10 on threes, 3 of 9 on twos, and 3 of 7 from the foul line. So the shooting woes for really both teams here in the first half. Foul trouble, Scott City, who doesn't have foul trouble? Brody Steckline has 2, Drew Metzger has 2, Junior Mesa has 2, Brendan Cook has 2, Cooper Irvin has 3. For Lawrence Free State, Reese Wilmus has 3 and Jaden Williams has 2. Scott City wins, they'll play Hugoton right here at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. If they lose, they'll play Ottawa at the college at 3:30. The girls will play Lakin at 2 o'clock over at the college tomorrow afternoon in the 5th place game. The girls' side of things, the 7th place game at 11, it's Lawrence Free State and Coronado. 5th place at 2 at Scott City and Lakin. The 3rd place girls' game, Garden City and Hugoton 11 here at the high school. And then at 2 o'clock, the girls' championship game, it's Tonganoxie and Ottawa, an all-Frontier League matchup. 7th place boys' game at 12:30 at the college is Tonganoxie and Lakin. Garden City and Coronado will play the 5th place boys' game at 12:30 here at the high school. And so that's a change on the bracket. Instead of 3:30 for the 5th place boys game at the college, they're playing the 5th place boys game here at the high school. They're switching the 3rd place and 5th place game time. So 3rd place is 3:30 at the college. And the 3:30 championship boys game of Hugoton and either Lawrence Free State or Scott City. It'll be Beaver basketball to begin the 3rd quarter, down by 7. And hopefully Scott City, for their sake, they want to have a little bit of a better whistle here in this 3rd quarter. It felt like that they weren't really getting a very good whistle to close the first half. The fouls were 10-3 in that 2nd quarter. Scott City got whistled for 10. Lawrence Free State were 3. I'll say this, it was pretty legitimate for the fouls for the most part. The officials have not shown up yet. That's what we're waiting on. The officials are taking an extended halftime. All right, here they are. They wave to the crowd as they walk out. They wanted an extended halftime, I guess. Hopefully they weren't listening to me. They've been doing all right for the most part. It's been a very physical game. Yeah, late night basketball here at the Garden. Scott City will have Junior Mesa, Avery Radke, also Brody Steckline and Drew Metzger. For Lawrence Free State, it'll be Brendan Barrett, Ethan Prescott, Jaden Clark, Bennett Nagel. And also starting this 3rd quarter, it'll be Preston McDaniel. He's guarding Steckline. Now into Radke, they post up, turnaround shot. My goodness, a lot of contact on the wrist. No foul call, and the rebound goes into the hands of Lawrence Free State. My goodness. Tough break for the Beavers. Opening possession for Free State in this 3rd quarter, 25-18 your score. Entry feed deflected by Steckline, and the fight for it, last touch by Free State. And Scott City will get the ball back on the 9th Lawrence Free State turnover. Second possession of the second half. Both teams go empty-handed to begin the 3rd quarter on their opening series. 7:25 now to go 3rd quarter. Mesa with it, guarded here in the backcourt by Brendan Barrett. Gets it across with 3 seconds to spare. Gets a screen as he goes to the right, now guarded by Preston McDaniel. Tight man-to-man Lawrence Free State defense. Radke, Mesa from way downtown leaves it airballs it, not saved into play. Mesa still looking for his first field goal. 0 of 3 from the floor and 1 of 2 at the line. And out of bounds it'll go to the Firebirds. First minute of the second half, 25-18 your score. With it here is Brendan Barrett, guarded by Metzger, looking, surveying, 25 to shoot. Now goes left over to Preston McDaniel, flips it over to his right to Nagel, who drives to his left, spin move in the paint, hangs, shoots, and got it. Off the glass, he has 13. Nagel makes it 27-18 Firebirds, 6:45 to go 3rd quarter. Now left corner it goes. Here's Ethan Frohway. He actually gets to start this 3rd quarter for Irvin and gets a runner to go. His first basket, 27-20, 6:35 to go 3rd quarter. Of course, with the foul trouble is Irvin with 3 fouls. Up top, pump fake. Here's Nagel looking to drive and gets a strip and go whistle. A holding foul. Wow. Okay, that's on Avery Radke, his second, team's first of the quarter. Much to the displeasure of Scott City, and I can understand why. New 35 on the shot clock with 6:25 to go 3rd quarter. Inbound into Jaden Clark. A 3 is launched and buried. He has 2 threes. He has 7. It's 30-20. 6:18 to go 3rd quarter, and Scott City matches their largest deficit. Steckline with it. We'll put it on the floor here, guarded closely by Nagel. Now missed play and a turnover. And tie up, and that's going to give Free State the possession arrow. Scott City with their 12th turnover of the game. With 6:06 to go, third quarter. 30-20, Lawrence Free State up by 10 with the ball back. Up top, it'll go to Jaden Clark and now to Brandon Barrett. Barrett steps back, a little hesitation. Now here's Ethan Prescott. Drives in the paint, pivots, 3 seconds. Nope. Layup too strong. The rebound, and they're going to get a pushing foul over the back. Lawrence Free State can't believe the call. Scott City fans maybe cannot believe the call. Second foul on Bennett Nagel, the first of the third quarter on Lawrence Free State. With 5:47 to go, third quarter. Both teams with one foul in this third quarter. 30-20 is deficit of 10. A deflected pass and not a good pass and a turnover. Back-to-back Scott City turnovers here with 5.5 to go, third quarter. They're not helping their cause out with the turnovers. Pump fake. Brendan Barrett now left wing. Here's Bennett Nagel. Back up top to Barrett. Barrett around, goes left side, takes it to left block. Now up top to Nagel. Pump fake. He'll drive in and a whistle and a foul on the floor. The foul will be charged to Avery Radke, and now that's his fourth foul. Or correction, Brody Steckline, with his fourth foul with 5:20 to go, third quarter. Team second of the period. So Scott City continues to be hindered with some foul trouble. As now Steckline with 4 fouls, Irvin still on the bench with 3. Mickey Gossman re-enters the game. And they kick it in here to Bennett Nagel. He'll drive in on Gossman. Spin move in the paint. Layup is good, and it's 32-20. Nagel now with 15. 5:12 to go, third quarter. Largest lead here for Lawrence Free State, that is, at a dozen. Junior Mesa will launch a 3. Can he get on the board for that? No. Rebound into the hands of Ethan Prescott, his 4th rebound of the game. Shooting woes continue for Scott City. 3 minutes into the second half, down a dozen. Driving in, laying it up, and too strong that time was Barrett. And the rebound to Mickey Gossman collects his second board of the night. Scott City down by a dozen with the ball. 4:40 to work, third period. See if they can get a rally going here. Mesa, and that's a moving screen, is going to be called on Mickey Gossman. Gossman, his second foul, team's third. It's been 13-4 on the foul since the end of the first quarter. Brian Gentry not happy with the calls, and I honestly do not blame him. And Lawrence Free State wants a timeout. It's going to be a full. We'll take it as well with 4:37 to go, third quarter. Lawrence Free State 32, Scott City 20. Back in a minute. This is Beaver basketball.
Scott City Eye Center has been a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Scott City community since 1999. Our experienced eye doctors offer comprehensive vision examinations that our Scott City Optometry office specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. We use advanced diagnostic technology, and we are committed to improving the quality of life. Give yourself the gift of clear vision by scheduling an appointment with Dr. Joshua Gooden, OD, today.
At American Implement.
To reach out to Shells Flowers and More for weddings, funerals, or any special occasion. Shells Flowers and More, your go-to for flowers and gifts. On West 5th Street in Scott City, 620-36.
Back to action here. 4:28 to go, third quarter. 3 on the way is good. Brendan Barrett, he has 5 points and 2 field goals. The lead is now 35-20. It is a 22-5 run over the last 7 minutes for Lawrence Free State as we approach the 4:13 mark of the third quarter. And now a pass deflected and a turnover. Scott City is not taking care of the basketball, and that leads to a run out, and the route is on. 37-20, 4:04 to go, third quarter. And 2 more there for Barrett. I believe that's his 7th point, 37-20. Here's Farreau trying to end the drought. buries the three on the left wing. His second three of the year. He has all 5 of his points here in this third quarter, 37-23. Scott City with 5 triples tonight, but they're down 14 with 3:44 to go. Third quarter, a 3-minute drought race there by Scott City and a turnover. Lawrence Free State with their 10th turnover of the night. Scott City trying to end or get back here, and Mickey Gossman pump fakes, goes up through contact and one. 37-25. The basket is good and one. Ethan Prescott, just his first foul, team second of the quarter. With 3:31 to go, third period is Aiden Tarango and Cooper Irvin, Ethan Froh, and also Drew Metzger exit. So Mickey Gossman, his first points of the night, cuts the deficit to 12. Free throw clanks off. Scott City still struggling from the line now, just 3 of 8 as Lawrence Free State grabs a rebound. Williams back in there for the Firebirds. 3:20 to go, third quarter, 12-point Scott City deficit. 37-25 is a 25-18 margin of the break. Scott City cannot buy a basket tonight. A 3 in the corner, no. By Bennett rebound, Scott City on the run with Avery Radke. He has his third board of the night up top to Meza. Pump fakes on the deep 3, drives in, ball deflected. Tarango saves it a play to Meza. Good security that time to save the possession. Irvin with 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Finds Mickey Gossman at the foul line. Pump fakes. Now dumps it underneath. Tarango can't get the shot to go. Radke grabs the board through traffic. Now will go up, gets hammered. No foul call and a rebound. My goodness. I don't know what you can do to buy a foul for if you're Scott City, but here's Free State back with the ball with 2:35 to. You could hear the clap of the hand on the wrist of Radke when he went back up. And no foul call, they say play through. 2:25 to go, third quarter. Barrett for 3, good. He has lit it up in the third quarter. He now has 12 points, 10 in this period. It's 40-25 with 2:15 to go, third quarter. Irvin trying to drive in, pump fakes, and then they're going to call him for a tie-up. In is going to be Jaden Williams. And also in is going to be Braden DeBruin. He'll replace Preston McDaniel, and also out is Jaden Clark. 40-25, Lawrence Free State. They're on a 15-7 third quarter run. 2:09 to go, third quarter. Up top to Irvin. Bounce pass and a whistle. We got a foul away from the ball. They're going to get Reese Wilmus with his 4th foul with 2:06 to go, third quarter. Team foul number 3 in the quarter on Free State. Both teams 3 fouls this third quarter. Back in is going to be Bennett Nagel for Wilmus, who will exit with 4 fouls and no points. New 35 for Scott City. They get some offense going with their largest deficit of the year, 40-25. Mesa will drive in. He looks to penetrate, pulls up at the paint, bank shot off to left. It's just not his night. They're going to get a foul on the floor on who? They're going to get Braden DeBruin with the foul, his first. Final foul to give of the quarter, the minute 57 to go, third quarter. Officials saw something most didn't probably. Now Radke and Mickey Gossman looking for a cutter. He'll drive in now to a little bit, and there's a foul up top. That's on Jaden Williams, his third. And a little Bronx cheer by the Scott City crowd as the Beavers are going to the line with 1:52 to go, third quarter. 2 free throws for Aiden Tarango. Averaging a point in his first 2 games. Can't get that one to go, and Scott City continues to struggle at the foul line. It must be a Friday night thing because they were pretty bad 4 of 11 the first game. And get that one to go. First point for Tarango, 40-26, 1:51 to go, third quarter. Scott City has scored 6 of the last 9 points, but they trail by 14. Minute 40 to go, third quarter. Braden DeBruin with it out high. 20 to shoot, looking for a cutter, and I'll skip it over right side out high to Brendan Barrett. He's been the hot hand this third quarter. Barrett will drive in. Hangs, shoots, and misses it. Got him in partially jarred. They'll say last touch by Scott City. It'll be Free State basketball. It'll be 12 to shoot with 1:28 to go, third quarter. $40-26 your score. Lawrence Free State to inbound it in with 12 to shoot. They'll inbound it right corner to Jaden Williams. Williams puts it on the floor, now out high right to Prescott with 10 to shoot, now 6 with 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett and a whistle and a bailout foul with 4 on the shot clock. That's Aiden Tarango's first foul, the team's 4th of the quarter. With 1:20 to go third quarter, that'll send Reed Felker to the scorers table. And he will replace Tarango. And so Lawrence Free State will have a new 35 on the shot clock with 1:20 here in the third quarter. 40-26, Firebirds on top off the screen. Jaden Williams will kind of a stop or mishandled by Nagel, but he's able to reel it in. Nagel looks to feed it in, uses up his dribble now, and up top it'll go to Brendan Barrett. Barrett guarded by Cooper Irvin. Barrett will step back, now will drive in, hesitate, pump fake, and that's going to be a charge on Barrett. That's his second foul. And the team's 6th of the quarter, 11th Free State turnover. Back in, it's going to be Jaden Clock. With 64 third quarter seconds ago, Scott City down 14 at 40-26. With it is Junior Mesa into the front court. Now to Reed Felker to Avery Radke. Lob thrown away, and it's another Scott City turnover. They're up to 15 on the night, the final minute of this third quarter. One thing Scott City's going to have to learn, they're going to have stronger, crisper passes here down the stretch, and Lawrence Free State's exposing maybe their passing here tonight. Underneath, here's Nagel driving in, wraparound pass left corner, and a 3 launched and bounces off the iron and off. Rebound, Mickey Gossman was put up in the left corner that time by DeBruin. And now taking it coast to coast is Irvin. He leaves it short on the rim, and the rebound into DeBruin. Shot clock off with 25 seconds to go third quarter. Irvin has a career-high 5 points. Scored all those in the first quarter. Has been battling foul trouble all night. Lawrence Free State will go for the final shot of the third quarter as Dwayne Paul, his third season, tells him to go out there with 10 seconds to go third quarter. 7 seconds now, 6. Here's Nagel, the 6'4 senior, drives in, left corner. Here's a 3 for DeBruin. No. Rebound follow-up, yes, off at the buzzer for Jaden Williams on the putback. And it makes it 42-26 at the end of the third quarter in favor of Lawrence Free State. We'll come back in a minute for the fourth quarter. This is Beaver basketball.
At American Implement, we believe that education and athletics play a crucial role in uplifting communities. Our commitment to supporting farmers aligns closely with the values of teamwork and resilience found in sports. By investing in local initiatives, we enhance individual lives and strengthen community bonds for a brighter future. American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
It'll be Lawrence Free State ball to begin the fourth quarter of play. It's Lawrence Free State leading 42-26. They outscored Scott City 17-8 in that third quarter. After Scott City led by 1 after the first quarter at 12-11, it's been 31-14 in favor of the Firebirds since then. Driving in, and maybe Scott City got away with a foul, but layup is no good that time for DeBruin. Rebound to Cooper Irvin, just his first rebound of the night. Scott City's also been out-rebounded here tonight. Felker entry feed into Mickey Gosson, trying to back his way in on Nagel. Does so, or now double team, trying to kick it over across court, and 16 Scott City turnover. Leading the way for the Beavers tonight is Xavier Radke with 6 points and 5 for Cooper Irvin. 10 for Barrett and 15 for Nagel. That's 25 of their 42 points between those two. Entry feed the right block, and that's going to be a foul. His body's hit the floor. The foul on Reed Felker, his first. Team foul number 1 of the fourth quarter on Scott City, as Drew Metzger in, and also Brody Steckline with his 4 fouls. Mickey Gossman, Reed Felker will exit. New 35 on the shot clock for Lawrence Free State, up 16 early fourth quarter off the inbounds. Jaden Williams with it, who scored his first points right at the end of the third quarter there. A whistle and a foul. And who are we going to get on that one? It's going to be on Avery Radke, his third. Already 2 quick fouls on Scott City in the fourth quarter. I don't know. The new 35, inbound in. It's going to be taken in the backcourt by Prescott. He had plenty of time to get it. First minute of the fourth quarter, 42-26. Lawrence Free State with the lead in the basketball. Left side, it'll go to Brennan Nagel. They'll skip it over right corner and work it around up top here to Braden DeBruin. He'll lay it up and leave it short. Got his own rebound through 4 Beavers and puts it up and one. 44-26 now. Scott City had 4 blue shirts in the paint there, could not grab it, and it's the only white shirt in there. That's on Drew Metzger, his third, with 6:54 to go. A correction, that was DeBruin who got the putback, his first basket of the night. And second rebound, too strong on the free throw. That's their first free throw attempt of the second half. Rebound Scott City Metzger with it. He has just his second board of the night. 6:45 to go, 44-26 your score. Now Steckline jump stops leaves it short, left side, rebound in the hands of Bennett Nagel. Good look for Steckline, just 2 points for him tonight. They'll lead pass down the floor. 3 team fouls in this fourth quarter on Scott City. Here's a 3, DeBruin, swish. He has the last 5 for them, and it's now 47-26 with 6:25 to go. And it has been all Lawrence Free State since middle of the second quarter. Ball deflected out of bounds. .25 to shoot for Scott City. Inbound into Brody Steckline. Steckline will have it up top here. Man-to-man defense. Nagel guards him tightly. Now to Junior Mesa. Gets a screen as he goes to his left. Avery Radke, he's left wide open for a 3. Too strong. Rebound, going to fight for it underneath, and it's going to be, I think, a foul on Lawrence Free State, and it will be on Braden DeBruin. That's his second, team's second of the fourth quarter. In for Lawrence Free State, Preston McDaniel. He'll replace Prescott. .6:02 to go. Lawrence Free State with the first 5 points of the fourth quarter. Last 7 of the ball game as they get it into Junior Mesa. He's been held to a season-low 1 point as he drives in, jump stops, tough shot, and can't get it, but he's going to get 2 free throws. The foul on Jaden Clark, his second. Team second of the fourth quarter with 5:56 to go. Scott City to the line where they have struggled as well, just 4 of 10 tonight. Mesa on the year, 5 of 6 at the line, including 1 of 2 tonight. Just 1 point for him. And yeah, that one decides it wants to sneak in. 47-27, 5:56 remaining. Ends a 7-0 Lawrence Free State run. Good student section on hand tonight for Scott City. 47-28 as Mesa drains the second one. Back in is going to be Brendan Barrett. He'll replace Jaden Clark for Lawrence Free State, who has a 19-point lead. 5:56 remaining, 47-28. Lawrence Free State runs the inbounds, almost throws it away. And they're going to call a holding foul on Avery Radke as he kind of just shakes his head in disbelief. His 4th foul. Team's 4th of the fourth quarter. Or correction, his 3rd. I am off on one on that, excuse me. 5:54 to go. They'll inbound it in. Get a trap. Almost thrown away, but in the hands of Jaden Williams. It is in the front court. May have got away with a carry there. Up top now to Brendan Barrett. 5:41 to go in the game. 47-28 Lawrence Free State. Almost a foul, and now Metzger, losing it is Barrett, but he regains the dribble out high, right wing to Brennan Nagel. Nagel with 15, looking for 17, leaves it short, and that's going to be a charge. Nagel, his 3rd foul. Coach Dwayne Pohl now chirping at the officials, didn't like the call. With 5:28 to go. Team foul number 3 of the quarter on Lawrence Free State. Ball back to Scott City. I think you can credit the charge to Mesa on that one. Him or I think even Steckline pick at one. There was two Beavers right underneath there that kind of took the charge together. 5:20 to go. Now Mesa steps back, but help defense by Lawrence Free State. Their length, their size and physicality has hindered Scott City. We got a tie up in the paint. It'll be Scott City's ball in the possession arrow with 20 to shoot and 5:12 remaining. 47-28 is in for Lawrence Free State. Ethan Prescott and Jaden Clark. Be a short turnaround tomorrow afternoon for Scott City, likely against the Cyclones of Ottawa. Into Mesa for a left side three. Can't get one down here, and rebound into the corner to Preston McDaniel, and a whistle and a foul. And Radke can't believe the foul call. That's going to be on Radke if it's fourth possibly. Nope, on Mesa, his third with 5:07 to go. That should be just the team foul number 5 already, I guess, in the fourth quarter with 5:07 to go. So Scott City, 2 free throws coming up here. Yep. 2 free throws coming up here for Preston McDaniel. They're 11 of 20 tonight. Free throw is good. 48-28, 5:07 to go. Second free throw coming up. That one rims out. Oh, we got a foul on Nagel, his fourth foul. With 5:07 to go. And that's only the fourth foul in the fourth quarter on Lawrence Free State here. 5:07 to go as Cooper Irvin takes it at half court. 48-28 your score. Left side to Junior Mesa. Over to Metzger. Back to Mesa, and we got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And I think that's going to be on Nagel, and that's going to be it for him. So he exits with 4:59 to go. He'll finish with 15 points unofficially. And so Radke will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws without any time running off the clock. Prescott replaces him. Nagel chirping at the official who made the call. Avery Radke, his second trip to the line tonight. He's 1 of 2 there, and now 1 of 3. That one rims off. Ethan Furrow for Brody Steckline. The way the fouls have been called, especially against Scott City, if you would have had Lawrence Free State with the first player or team to foul somebody out or have somebody foul out, I would have been, or you would have had that on your bingo card. Congratulations. 48-29, a whistle, and got a timeout here with 4:58 to go. Radke hit that second free throw for his 7th point. We're going to keep it right here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. They're down to 2. 48-29 is your score. Basketball presented by Winterland Farms, Wilkins Physical Therapy, White's Food Liner, Wheatland Electric, Western State Bank, Western Kansas Insurance, also Vogelmore Family Farms, True North Cafe, True North Cattle Company, Trophy Wine and Spirits, Stevens Veterinary Services, State Farm Insurance, Spencer Pest Control, Sharp Shooting Supply, Security State Bank, Scott Pro, Scott County Records, Scott County Hospital, Scott Cooperative Association, Scott County Abstract and Title, Scott Community Foundation, also Scott City Pharmacy Giftologist, Scott City Ice and Roto, Mix Iron Insurance Partners, Richards Financial Services, Our Brothers Auto Body Mechanic, Protect Spraying Service, Precision Ag and Seed, and Pokey Feeders. So it's 48-29, Scott City down 19. 4:58 to go out of the Lawrence Free State timeout. They're down to 2. Scott City has not yet burned a timeout tonight. They're going to run the baseline here, and they'll pass it down the court, and it's going to be caught at the hip by Barrett. Got away with the walk and lay it up and score it. 50-29, 4:52 to go. Radke up top to Metzger. He'll try a straightaway triple, and he knocks it down. His first field goal tonight. They got a delay warning on Scott City. Metzger with a second three in as many nights, 50-32. 4:42 left. Scott City still fighting down 18, but the middle two quarters tonight been the story of this ball game where Lawrence Free State has won it in a big way. Splitting the double team as Williams flips it to the left corner. Answer back three blocked by Ethan Furrow, out of bounds on an attempt by Barrett. It'll still stay Scott City ball with 28 to shoot. I don't know if it's because it's past everybody's bedtime that everybody's getting a little chirpy. I don't know. 4:35 to go, 28 to shoot. Whistle on a kick ball. A couple more seconds tick off the clock. And they're going to reset the shot clock. .434 to go. Inbound up top to Ethan Prescott. Prescott guarded by Metzger, now to Brandon Barrett. Barrett now to Jaden Williams. Goes right side with the pass to clock. 25 to shoot. Dribbles behind the back a little loosely, but was able to retrieve it. He probably got away with a travel. Give me 3 steps, and a three left wing is good. Barrett now with 15, 53-32, 4:08 to go. And a three is too strong for Radke, and the rebound, and we're going to get a little taunting that time by Prescott. 2 free throws coming up here with 4:03 to go as he signals that way right in front of 2 Scott City Beavers after the long miss. Makes you think if somebody wants to walk off the court here with 4 minutes to go like Scott City's opponent a few years ago. That's on Drew Metzger, his 4th foul, but it's getting a little chippy here late at night with 4:03 to go. Both sides are getting a little a little upset. Prescott 4 of 4 at the line tonight. He has all 4 of his points there, and is short on that first one. Owen Garber, a junior, in for the first time. He enters to replace Jaden Clock. Yep. I don't either. 4:03 to go. Second free throw coming up here. It's good. And it's 54-32, 4:03 left. Scott City's going to push the pace down 22 halfway through this fourth quarter. Prescott with 5 all at the line. May drive in as Irvin gets the runner and 1. He has 7, adding to his career high 54-34 with 3:54 to go. We've been well in the 5 fouls mark for a long time. I was back in my mid-20s since that's happened. The foul is on Garber, his first. Irvin at the foul line, first trip to the line tonight, 1 of 2 on the year, make it 2 of 3, and 54-35. He has 8 points. He's now 2 of 3 at the line this year. A little full court pressure, but Free State will break it. They have the easy layup on the other end for Garber, his first basket, 56-35 with 3:45 to go. This is a pretty good Free State team. Furrow for 3, hits the top of the backboard, and it'll be out of bounds to the Firebirds. They're 1-1 on the year. Lost to a pretty decent Junction City team. Beat Garden City last night. They're 3:38 away from facing an improved Hugoton team in the championship tomorrow night. Baseball passes in, and Irvin may have gotten away with a hack. Driving in as Barrett lays it up. 58-38-5. He has 2 more, 19 for him. 3:25 to go. Junior Mesa pump fakes on the 3, drives in, kicks it to now Metzger from Furrow. 3 rims in and out, rebound to McDaniel for Lawrence Free State. Stolen away by Scott City, just their 5th steal tonight, and the 13th Firebird turnover. Radke will try a left corner 3. Good! He finally gets his second one down. He has 10, 58-38. 3 minutes to go. Scott City not giving up in this one. They'll get an interception. That time Metzger is fouled, they'll say, by Williams, his 4th foul with 2:56 to go, and that'll be 2 free throws for Metzger. Good job by Metzger, kind of high-pointing the basketball like he was playing. 58-40, Lawrence Free State to inbound out of their timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left. 2.5 to go in this one. Preston McDaniel and a foul on Scott City. 2 free throws coming up. And that'll be on Junior Mesa. He has 4 fouls with 2:31 to go. And 2 free throws coming up for the Firebirds. I believe it'll be Preston McDaniel to the line. They had 11 of their 25 first half points from the line. It's 58-40 with 2:31 to go. First to 2 on the way is good. He is 3 of 3 at the line in the fourth quarter, has 7 points, 59-40. 2, 4, 6, 7. Second free throw also good. They're now 5 of 7 in this fourth quarter. 16 for 26 for the ball game, and it's back to a 20-point game. Cooper Irvin with 2:20 to go, uses up 1 dribble. Now to Junior Mesa, left wing extended, looking to drive left side, takes to the rack, gets it stripped out of his hands and stolen away in a turnover. 17th of the night on Scott City. 2:12 to go. That here is leading the break. Williams out high to McDaniel. They'll work it up top to Ethan Prescott. And with the dribble here is Brennan Barrett. And now left corner, ball fake. McDaniel will take it back up, lose it momentarily, picks it back up to Owen Garber. Garber now Jaden Williams looking to drive in, but does not. Now they'll run it down the shot clock, down to 10. Turning around and just popping the 3 and short that time for Barrett. Rebound Scott City, Aiden Tarangos. He'll race it into the front court and off his knee and out of bounds. Oh, this minute 41 cannot go fast enough here. I think everybody's ready to be done for the night. Out of bounds to Lawrence Free State. Scott City's 18th turnover unofficially. Inbounds in the backcourt to Jaden Williams. Williams will bring it across. Good defense by Cooper Irvin. He forces a turnover. And that is number 14 unofficially on Free State tonight with 1:36 to go. And driving in, here's Mesa looking for his first field goal. Short rebound. Here's Free State back with it. Down to minute 20 to go. Right side of the front court. Now skip pass left to Prescott. Left corner. Here's a 3 for Garber. No. Rebound to Cooper Irvin for Scott City. Jason Berry to check in next dead ball. Final 70 seconds of this one. Irvin pump fakes. Nice weave to the right and lays it up and scores it. He now has double figures with 10. 60-42. 1:02 to go. And now into the front court will go Lawrence Free State with a bounce pass left sideline. Braden DeBruin. They'll run some time off. 60-42, 50 seconds to go. So Irvin with a career high 10 points tonight. 2 Beavers in double figures. Radke and Irvin each with 10. 10 seconds to shoot. Shot is up and in underneath. For Jaden Williams, he has 4. 62-42. 32 seconds to go. About a second between game clock and shot clock. Mesa steps back, looking to drive in, get his first field goal. He'll hit it underneath the backboard. No. Rebound to Lawrence Free State. McDaniel with his 5th rebound. A lot to work on for Scott City with a quick turnaround against a 4A Ottawa Cyclone team tomorrow afternoon. 10 seconds to go, and that'll be your final as this one will be dribbled out by Ethan Prescott. 62-40.